Hi, I'm Meg. It's lovely to meet you if you're new. It's just as lovely to see you again if you're not. So Greek Week just dropped in Lidl in the UK and it's on for 2 whole weeks. So we've got a fortnight of Greek Week and I am like the queen. Kind of obsessed with how she interrupted the video as soon as I said I was the queen. She was like, "Diva, no you're not, there's only one queen around here." I think I'm the queen of Lidl's Flavour of the Week series, but in particular it's Greek Week. This is like how the series started over on my TikTok and someone requested for me to bring it to YouTube, so that's what I'm doing. I've been to Lidl, I've got a haul of all of the best things and I'm going to talk you through exactly what you need to get from the range. What do we start with? Okay, these I can imagine are 2 of the most popular things and they are definitely 2 of my personal favourites. They are the olive spreads. They do a green olive and they do a calamon olive spread as well, and they are both gorgeous in their own rights. I would say it literally just depends on what kind of olives you prefer. My favourite is probably this one because Kalamata olives are my absolute favourite. If I could only have one olive for the rest of my life, it would be the really soft, sort of longer, thinner, purple Kalamata olives. And this tastes exactly like those, but it's obviously in a spread, and these are so versatile. There's so many different things you can do with these, but my favourite thing is to just have them as part of a picky tea girl dinner. They go so beautifully. And the next thing I'm going to show you is something I haven't actually tried, but I want to put it back in the freezer. This is their ice cream with honey syrup and caramelized pecan nuts, and if Lidl's ice cream is anything to go by, this is going to absolutely slap. Like, if you haven't tried their Italiamo Italy week gelatos and ice creams, they are so good, and this flavour combination is just speaking to me. So I haven't tried it. I will do taste tests over on my TikTok, but I just want to show you so I can put it back in the freezer. You're feeling good. Next up, I feel like we can't go any further in this video without me mentioning the green peppers in brine, and this is the product that sparked my entire Lidl Flavour of the Week series. I've been obsessed with these for years. I think they're called banana peppers and they're in a brine, so they're very, very tangy. And if you're the kind of person where if you get a kebab, I am a falafel and halloumi wrap girly. And I'm the kind of person, you may be one too, who asks for more of the pickled, I know some people call them pepperoncini, I think. I ask for like a separate box full of these, and I'm always happy to pay extra because they're so tangy, they're so crunchy. The brine is like vinegary and salty, and they're slightly spicy. They have a little bit of heat to them, but the heat kind of dies down. So if you're not a huge spicy person, you'll probably be okay with these. They're only £1.79 for a jar, and I stock up every single time because these just have my heart forever and a day. Speaking of having my heart, these are an unexpected new favourite. They are the artichokes with capers and calamon olives, and you know, I just said those are my favourite type of olives, like these ones. And artichokes, I think they're so buttery, so soft, slightly nutty, like they've just got a really gorgeous taste to them. And I think artichokes are kind of like an underrated antipasti thing. I really love them. And capers, I'm also a big caper person. If you couldn't already tell, I love salty things, and I've got like a running sodium girly joke on my TikTok, but I really like salty things, so this speaks to me. But my favourite thing about this product actually is the oil. It's the most delicious herby oil, and I save it once I've used up the contents, and I use it to mix with salad dressings. So it's actually quite a cost-effective little life hack because you pretty much get like a jar of oil as well as the ingredients inside. Okay, these 2 things are new, and some of you will probably be so happy to see these because these are 2 brand new vegan spreads. I would actually say that the Greek Week range is amazing. I don't eat meat or fish, and there are so many amazing veggie options within the Greek Week range. Like, there's so much food that I can buy. I spent about 50 quid today and had 3 bags full of food, so they are well stocked. But these, I've never seen them before. We've got the lentil spread with herbs and garlic and the lentil lentil spread with grilled vegetables. So again, I will do taste tests of these and then report back. I do have taste tests of all my favourite dips. There are a lot of dips in the Greek Week range. However, these are the three that I would most recommend. We've got the aubergine salad, which is one that I probably wouldn't have picked up if I didn't do this food series, but it's really beautiful. If you like baba ganoush and you like aubergine flavours, it has the most stunning smoky quality to it. I can imagine for some people it may be a texture issue, and whilst we're talking about textures, if you're going to get the tzatziki from the Greek Week range, get the bigger one in the tub, not the one that's in this kind of packaging. The one that's in this kind of packaging has the most, in my opinion, grim texture to it. It's like jelly and it wiggles and it's very gloopy. It's almost like glue. I'm not a fan at all. However, the bigger tub, it's like a white plastic tub, is much nicer. But this is just gorgeous, and I think it makes a really nice addition to a picky plate, as does the tomato and red pepper sauce. This almost has, I don't know whether you'll be able to see, it has like feta running through it, or there is a Greek white cheese. It starts, I think it might be Myth something, and it's got like a Z and an R in there somewhere as well, and I think it has that running through it because it has a kind of feta-esque flavour, but again, the roasted kind of tomato red pepper flavour is just a really nice addition to a picky tea. This one I bought in store, and I'm gonna have to refer back to my own video because I can't remember if I actually like this or not. It's the feta PDO cheese and pepperoni, and that is just this kind of pepperoni, not meat pepperoni, and I'm now like really second guessing myself. I picked it up because I was like, oh, that's the one I liked last time, and now I'm actually looking at it, I'm like, I'm not completely sure if it is, but I guess time will tell. Another really gorgeous thing from the Eridanus range, I don't know if I've mentioned that Eridanus is the name of the Greek Week kind of brand, if you will, but these are so great. I think they're $1.79 each also, and these vine leaves stuffed with rice are one of my favourite things ever. I always have a tin of these in my fridge. I am of the opinion that you have to have them fridge cold. I don't think they taste as nice when they are room temperature. That's why mine have got like condensation on them, because they've been in the fridge, but they're so beautiful, so herby. They've got like dill and mint, dried dill and mint in them, and they are so soft, kind of like oily in the best way possible, and they just taste really gorgeous. And the last time I went to Greece I went to like Columbia and Lindos in 2022, and there was a Taverna Uzaki that was near the hotel that I stayed in, and these taste exactly like the vine leaves that I had from there, and it was obviously like an authentic Greek run restaurant, so well done Lidl. They also do them stuffed with pomegranate syrup and spices, but I've never tried these, so again I'll do it on my TikTok, but I'm really intrigued by these. I feel like I'll still prefer the original, but we'll see. And then I got the aubergine. They also do a few different ones. They do butter beans, they do okra, they do green beans. This is probably the only one that I would consistently buy. It's the aubergine and tomato sauce, and this is really rich, really flavoursome, and it makes a delicious pasta sauce. It's like a bit of a cooking hack if you're doing kind of like a cheats pasta alla norma and you don't want to stand there for ages cooking it from scratch. It's a really stunning sauce that has great like depth of flavour. Since I just talked about the butter beans in the tin, I would also recommend those. I got the ones in the huge jar, and you're gonna see so many massive jars. I mean, they do jars of olives during this week that are about that big. I'm not joking, they are huge. And I decided to get the butter beans. They also do chickpeas in a hot tomato sauce. These are the butter beans in the onion and tomato sauce. They are so delicate, and the butter beans have such a creamy texture to them. It's just like one of my favourite things to eat. I could practically eat these straight from the jar. Come to think of it, they're almost like posh Greek butter beans. And then speaking of posh things, I got this olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, which looks so nice. I've never tried this before, but they do a whole host of oils, and there was actually a lady next to me and we got chatting about Greek Week because both of our baskets were just full of the range, and I was saying that I just am obsessed with it, and she told me to get one of these. They also have a black, like exactly the same packaging but black, and that's from Kalamata. I decided to get this one because I preferred the white and blue bottle. So it's kind of style over substance, but the woman says she's tried both and they're both really good. They do some good cheeses in the range. They do a halloumi, they do lots of feta, they do a really gorgeous feta in a plastic tub in brine, which is absolutely stunning. And this one is a medium fat hard cheese, sheep's and goat's milk. So if anybody knows more about this, please let me know. Obviously I had to get another Cretan Blossom honey because this is my current one. It is very well loved. I've been putting this on my overnight oats in the morning and I knew that I was running low, so I picked up a fresh one. It is the most delicate tasting, stunning honey. It's just really, really beautiful. And they also do a honey with thyme, and they do a balsamic vinegar with honey as well. Like, who doesn't love a good crisp? They do so many good flavors. There's tzatziki flavors, there's gyros flavor crisp, they do tzatziki flavor, they've got a garlic and olive oil. Don't be fooled by it. I think it tastes like soap. So if you see garlic and olive oil and you think, oh, that sounds really good for a flavor of crisp, trust your Auntie Meg on this one. I actually can't speak to these oregano. I was going to call them oregano, and then my brain kicked in and was like, you are not American. The oregano flavor crisps, I can't speak to these because I haven't tried them yet, but the others, so good. As I've already mentioned, this Greek Week range has so many olives. You will see olives of every color, shape, size and variety in this range. It's a little bit overwhelming. They even do the tiny little olives that are like this big, which are so satisfying to eat. You'll find the olives both in the cupboardy aisle and in the fridge section as well, but I decided to get these giant whole black olives because these are some of my absolute favorites. They're so succulent. I am actually obsessed with these. Speaking of obsessed, they do these tzatziki crispy coated peanuts, and Lidl also do a range of something called Cruspies, which I never used to know what it meant, and then someone on TikTok told me it's a cross between crunchy and crispy, and they are like the hard shell coated peanuts, and this, I guess, is just like a little Greek twist on those, but they are a great little snack. And then speaking of snacks, the pumpkin seeds roasted and salted. I haven't actually tried these yet because I've been saving them for a comparison video with Polish sunflower seeds. And then I also got, are these a traditional snack in Greece? I got the caramelized peanuts, and they also do caramelized almonds. Honestly, this range is just an absolute treat. I found it so difficult to restrain myself in any way, shape or form. Whilst we're talking about peanuts, I have to give an honorable mention to the mini peanut bars. Be careful with your teeth because they are very hard and crunchy, but I literally just love them so much. I think they're gorgeous. And then from the freezer section, I have three final things to show you. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I got the mini sesame bites. Oh, that's that cheese that I was telling you about earlier. Is it going to focus? That's the cheese. And then these also have feta and oregano in them as well, and I just think they look so good. And I really love the Eridanus like freezer pastry section. They have so many gems. This box got crushed as I was walking home, but the Cretan style pita bread, they do one filled with the white cheese and they do this one filled with the fennel. I love this one so much. I think it comes with 4 in a pack, and you cook them in a hot frying pan. There are videos on my TikTok if you want to see like a demonstration, but these are beautiful, and I have them and like dip them in all of these different dips that I've got, and it just makes the most amazing lunch. Like, these are really quick and easy. And then last but by absolutely no means least, we've got the giant pastry swirl, which I actually had a viral video of me trying to put this in my oven and just absolutely failing because I didn't have the right utensils for it, but it is absolutely glorious. It's £3.49 and it is the best £3.49 you will ever spend. It's just such a gem. It is like gorgeous when it's hot, but it's also amazing to have with the leftovers when it's cooled down as well. Like, I could not rave about this more. That is everything that I picked up from Lidl's Greek Week. As I mentioned, this range is on for the next 2 weeks, so we're in for such a treat. I will do taste tests on my TikTok and my Instagram. It's Meg Says Eat. I have like separate accounts for my food videos, and I really hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I picked up. And if there's anything from the Greek Week range that I haven't tried before that you are just desperate for me to give a go, then please do let me know. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Lots of love. Bye.